welcome to another episode of Mr. Cal 2540. I know this is my first time recording my voice in here because I wasn't able to do it in the latest Minecraft videos. Now I figured out a way, and sorry it took really long because I was doing other things and I couldn't record any videos. So let's start. This is the Millenium Falcon YT 2000 freighter, Corellian freighter, that is seen in the following episodes: Star Wars: A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker, all from Star Wars. There are episodes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 9 is the last episode. So, let's dive into it. So, as you can see, this is the Millenium Falcon. I think it was about 14 inches long. That's my estimate. But if we can open these panels up, there's panels, which is a very cool feature of this particular Millenium Falcon from Alibaba. And this. So it looks very, very cool inside. As you can see, I did a little setup here, Ray, BB-8, and Finn taking this way to the cockpit with Han Solo. This is Han Solo. He is This is Han Solo. Sorry, I couldn't get him. Major character or hero from the Rebel Alliance. Originally a scoundrel from Corellia. That's how he got this Corellian freighter. And put the cockpit bat on. And so, let's get to the more details. So as you can see here, this is the engine / hyperdrive, where the engine comes out here. And this right here is the dendritic table. If you don't know what dendritic means, it's basically a holochess table. So holochess, the main goal, you have buttons here. You press the buttons and you try to destroy the other players' monsters, like the Nexu, famous animal from Star Wars. Number 2, Attack of the Clones. And there are couches here. I don't know how Chewbacca's light bulb got in there, but this is the area where... So this is the ramp where people go up and down from, basically. And this this is the ramp. And this is the secret compartment that in episode New Hope. If you haven't seen that, I encourage you to watch Star Wars because it's really, really good. So this is the area where 4 Rebel Alliance heroes were hiding in Star Wars episode New Hope. I don't know why this keeps on flapping, but here looks like it has an escape pod when this is up there. But a few major details is this. Now this is a very weird hole here. It's supposed to be for weapons, but this is not where the weapons are supposed to be on the actual Star Wars. So they're supposed to be right here. You can lift this up. Here's the bay. We're gonna get to the bottom after we flip these panels again. And one more thing about these weapons is that it's really good. That's all I have to say for that. And close all these panels. Oh, also, this is the radar dish that was replaced by Unkar Plut. in Star Wars The Force Awakens. You don't see him put it on, but he did. And after I explain the bottom, I will explain the story of this Millenium Falcon. So, if you flip it up, there you can see the landing pads and another weapon system down there. So, story of the Millenium Falcon. It was first achieved by Han Solo on Corellia, not Corellia. He bought it in a game of Sabacc. Sabacc is basically like a gambling game in Star Wars. And he bought it he won it off of this guy named Landonus Calrissian, Baron Administrator of Cloud City on the planet of Bespin in the Star Wars galaxy. And after that, he used it to make the Kessel Run. So the Kessel Run is basically a run through the Kessel system, which is basically like this cloudy maelstrom of dust and gas and all that weird stuff in a clump of space, and the planet Kessel is over there. So he basically went over there, and that's where he got spice mines, and he went to the spice mines of Kessel and to get spice, basically. And it lost its escape pod. It was supposed to be right here. During an escape from this weird animal, forgot what it's called. It has lots of eyes, a huge mouth, and a lot of tentacles. And it's found in the Acades Maelstrom in the Kessel system. So after that, in episode 4, A New Hope, we see it getting tractor beamed by the famous orbital battle station, the Death Star number 1 in Star Wars. Anyway, so it got into there, and to rescue Princess Leia Organa of Alderaan, and Alderaan eventually blew up in the Alderaan system in the Star Wars universe again. Anyway, after that, the Millennium helped, or the Falcon helped blow up the Death Star 1 that Princess Leia was trapped on, and they rescued the princess safely and soundly. And after that, Empire Strikes Back. The only scene I remember in Empire Strikes Back with the Millennium Falcon is that it goes to Cloud City to get repairs from the owner, or like the owner, from Lando Calrissian. We call him Lando for short. So after that, also in Empire Strikes Back, number 5, the Millennium has a close call from getting eaten by a space slug. If you don't know what a space slug is, it's a giant animal that can breathe in space and eat starships and other things that float around in space, from the Hoth asteroid belt. Anyway, in number 6, The Return of the Jedi, what happens there? But it helps blow up Death Star number 2, piloted by Lando Calrissian again. He finally got the Millennium Falcon back. Well, not necessarily. It still belongs to Han Solo. Anyway, after that, 30 years later, from episode 7, The Force Awakens. Han Solo uses it to pilot to Starkiller Base, where it helps blow up Starkiller Base, where, if you don't know the backstory of Starkiller, it's from a Kyber crystal planet called Ilum. It's where all the Jedi kept their Kyber crystals, and where the Padawans, Jedi term for apprentice, went to find the Kyber crystals for their lightsabers that power the lightsaber. And so, after Starkiller was destroyed, before that though, forgot to add this, Han Solo was killed by his own son on the Starkiller, so he no longer piloted it and it now owned to the rest of the crew of Rey. And she uses it to pilot to Ahch-To, the planet of Ahch-To, to find the long-lost Luke Skywalker from the original trilogy. And so, after that, she keeps it there for like a month. And after that, it uses to help in the Battle of Crate, where Crate is like a salt flat planet. Anyway, in number 9, it helps in the Battle of Exegol, the final battle, the race to save the galaxy, where like more than 1,000 Imperial Star Destroyers were kept there and launched to other systems to destroy them, because hence why they're called Star Destroyers. And they blew up the entire fleet, which is good news, which is very good news, because the whole galaxy was saved by the oppression of the Empire. And that basically covers the story of the Millenium Falcon. So please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. And remember, the Force will be with you always. See ya.